Hey everyone, how are you all doing? Um, so as promised, I'm going to be speaking about entity attachments and what these entities are and how do they corrode our energy field, and then we are not able to experience whatever is the life of our highest excitement that we want to experience on the outside. So these entities actually are inorganic beings which are coming from, um, let me say, our lower negative thought forms, and you can see them as that, yeah. And I call them as our evil cousins because these are actually beings of darkness, yeah. Let me just call it that. Like I said, lower vibrational energy field, yeah. And they thrive and feed off on that, yeah. So anywhere where you find sort of and the thought that comes to me is bacteria, yeah, that can feed off on spoiled food, yeah, and spoil it further. So similarly, these entities are lower vibrational thought forms. You can call them inorganic beings. They do not exist on the plane here, yeah. They, because they cannot exist on the earth plane. You only have beings who have the physical body, the vehicle, yeah. So you can only exist here if you have your vehicle there. Otherwise you're not able to exist. So anything that is disembodied cannot exist. Now, my intention of this video is not at all fear mongering, guys, but I believe if we know things fully, then we are able to take our power and controls back from that. So please, those of you who may feel fear, yeah, speaking about entities, or kind of, getting into the topic of entities and entity attachments, this video is not for you. So you can just close it here, and you can listen to something else. The others who really are wanting to dig deep and see the darkness so that they can finally, yeah, come back and take their power back from the darkness and then step into the light, because the light is always there within me. Those of you can continue to listen in. So, like I said, your low vibrational thought forms is what will have these entities come to you, and they'll start to feed off you. Now, these are in the form of energetic attachments, guys, and these energetic attachments are um, um, we are being siphoned off of our energy through certain overlays, yeah. So these energetic attachments can happen in many ways. I'm just going to be speaking about some of them, yeah. So there's a lot of new age talk about chakras, yeah, and there's a lot of romanticizing of the chakras, which means, oh, you need to keep clearing and cleaning your chakras, and you need to keep balancing them, and your chakras are this, that, the other, and we focus on our chakras, and you kind of, there's nice different colors of the chakras and so on and so forth. But for me, chakras are implants, actually, artificial implants. And um, some people say that there are a few chakras that are original, which means these are. So, what are chakras? Let me just quickly get into that. For those of you who do not know chakras, chakras are uh, any kind of energy vortexes, which means a space of energy coming in and an energy exiting out, yeah, an inlet and an outlet of the energy. Now, this is kind of sort of a plug, yeah, which is there in different parts of your body. So you know of seven chakras, starting from the first chakra, which is the root, and the sacral, and the solar plexus, and so on and so forth. So there's seven throughout in your body. Since this video is not about chakras, I'm not going to do details about chakras here. So so these chakras are like plugs. And these entities, they plug into our field through these chakras. Now, the way that they can plug into our fields is by way of a certain sadness, pain, hurt, traumas that we may have gone through, even accidents. Yeah, any kind of a surgery or accident that you've had where it's altering your brain wave. That's the time when they get in to you. Alcohol. Alcohol is a very big thing, yeah, for any of these entities to come in and get attached to you. So so they are actually going to be feeding on your lower vibrational thought forms, which means anywhere where I feel like a victim, at like at the receiving end of life, anywhere where I feel that I am not good enough, where I'm having a lot of self-worth issues and identity crisis sort of a thing as well. Fears, if you're holding fears, that's the reason it's so important to be for us to really know about this topic, yeah, and speak about it and not fear it, because to be able to go past fear, you have to see it. Yeah, so I was told if you need to know what light is and if you need to reach it, you can only reach it through darkness. So you will have to go through it. Now the darkness and the light is both within us. Yeah. And finally for me, I needed to see the darkness in its face, yeah, which means face it fully. And only then I was able to reach into my heart space and tune in, or let's say connect to that spark that was burning, which then started to burn brighter and brighter. So these entities will get to you through different in different ways, like I've already told you. And the only way out is to have your chakras, which are implants, being removed. For me, the implants were removed during the dream state because I had my the energies that I call them energies working with me. So in the dream states, these implants were removed, and finally, I just saw a pillar of light appearing there in place of the chakras. So there was no separation any longer. There was just a pillar of light. And then from there on, then I started to exist in my heart space. So this is what needs to be done, where if you are wanting to experience ease and flow on the outside, yeah, if you're not wanting to be interfered with from time to time, which means that every time you're thinking of doing something, you're wanting to do something, you'll have a negative thought, or a saboteur, internal saboteur will come up and just kind of um just kind of what do you say, I'm looking for the word here, is just kind of bring that thing down for you, not let it take place, not let it happen. Yeah. So anytime where any of that is, you're seeing that that is taking place, that means definitely there are entity attachments which have gotten through your auric fields. Your auric field is something that you need to be taking care of as well, because organically your auric field will act as a filter, guys, because it allows stuff to come in which is for your highest good, or it kind of keeps the stuff away which is not for your highest good. But when we've corroded our energy field by way of consumption of alcohol, tobacco, weed also, or any of these psychedelics, by the way, any of the psychedelics. I know some of you are really kind of want, and you really kind of bend towards psychedelics, some of the psychedelics, but I have a different kind of viewpoint on that, and everybody's entitled to kind of have their own viewpoint. So and in any case, what I would like to say here is that take what resonates with you guys and just leave the rest. We all are existing harmoniously here. So if it does not agree with you, that's perfectly fine. Yeah. So moving on. So these chakras you need to be unplugged from these chakras. You need to be, like I said, for me, there was this pillar of light that appeared, and from there on, there was no looking back, because then everything became ease and flow. I was still going through some of the releases that were taking place. So it was like a flushing out. Yeah. But at least it was me flushing me out. Yeah, and not an outside interference that was actually siphoning off my energy. So I have a lot of people who kind of have uh, who say to me that, I sometimes get thoughts which I feel are not mine, because these are thoughts contrary to what I'm feeling in the moment. So you may have some suicidal thoughts as well that may be coming up for you. And in that moment, you might be kind of thinking, am I going crazy? Because on one end, I really want to kind of make something out of my life. And on the other side, I'm kind of, I'm having these suicidal thoughts. So know that those thoughts are not yours. So stop claiming them to be yours. So that's the reason for me to bring out this video today, even though it may be a bit controversial, but I wanted to say and bring this message out and tell people that, sometimes those thoughts are not yours. Stop claiming them, stop making them yours. Because till the time you continue to claim them to be yours, these entities continue to have a field day. You've not kind of caught them in broad daylight, yeah, and they'll continue to do whatever they are doing, which is just kind of sabotaging your life, your your dreams, yeah. Nothing is coming forth because of this reason. So it was very important for me to speak about this. I was hesitating about it because I did not know how you all are going to be kind of taking it. That's the reason I put that disclaimer at the beginning of the video. Um, and for me, I'm of the school of thought that, if I need to take my power back from something, I need to see it for what really it is. Only then I will be able to punch holes in it, and only then it won't be able to kind of uh, you know um, uh, have an impact on me. Yeah. So, and I've had these experiences. I've had so many experiences in my dream states where I have been attacked by these entities. I had an implant that was put in my sacral, where then I found my creativity completely marred. Yeah, and I did not know how to bring it out. I knew that I wanted to write, so I write some poetry as well, but but I knew I wanted to write, but it just wasn't coming out. And then you wonder what is wrong with you. Of course, that place where the sacral is, your creativity is existing there, your money is there, and you're not able to create all of that for yourself. So those of you who are facing this, please know that this may not be yours. Please know that probably you're being kind of siphoned off, your energy is being siphoned off, which you deserve to create your life from what you are working on, which is your energy field. Yeah, no one else can should or needs to come in and feed off your energy field. Yeah, and I haven't gone into details here, that the fact that for them, low vibrational energy is their food, actually. Yeah, that is what their food source is. So that's the reason it's in their interest to keep you emotionally low by way of feeding certain negative thoughts into your head through the new moons and the eclipses and the full moon portals, because these are very powerful gateways, and they can reach you, yeah, reach your thoughts at these times. And then they can start to play around with your emotions, depending on what charges you're carrying. So it's high time that we look into our emotional drawers, that we take our power back from our emotions. um, we get to emotional freedom, guys, and we start to utilize the energy, yeah, to create the life of your highest excitement on the outside for yourself, and not let anyone else use that for you. Thank you so much. I would like to hear some comments on this video. So do come back and let me know what you thought about it. Did it resonate with you? Did it not resonate with you? Which is perfectly fine. Um, if you need me to talk more about this subject, I would be happy. I just addressed the basics right now, whatever was needed for you to know that no, these thoughts are not yours. No, you're not doomed. Yeah, there is a way out of it. And yeah, thank you so much once again. And I honor the creator that's there in you and acknowledge it. And I honor and acknowledge the creator, the same creator that's in me. Stay happy.